Hey, what's up, y'all? It's John from Freakmoreparanormal. Today, I am on my way to Guthrie, Oklahoma to go meet up with another TikToker and do some investigation. But on the way there, I decided since I'm heading to Guthrie, I would stop here in Ingalls, Oklahoma. Look how cool this is. So, this place, if y'all don't know anything about Old West history, this is absolutely crazy to be here. This site that I'm at right now, let me show you around right quick. This this is so cool. It's the Battle of Ingalls. So a lot of people know or think of the Battle of OK Corral as one of the most deadliest, famous shootouts in Old West history, and it is not. It's actually the Battle of Ingalls, and there were more people that died in this. This is the Dalton Gang shootout. This is so crazy. This is the hotel. So the Dalton Gang came here and hung out, and the Marshals came here and they had a big shootout from this hotel. They shot all the Marshals, and all escaped and got away. Okay, I just talked to the guy back there that's mowing. I thought he was the gentleman that owns the property, and he said the people that own the property are not here right quick, but I can go ahead and walk around it. He just takes care of it. So we're gonna go check this place out. This is absolutely cool. So this here is the saloon and hotel. And I think there's supposed to be stables over here. And I think this was supposed to be the jail. But the shootout literally happened out of these windows right here. Dalton Gang, man. Can you believe that? Look at that. Some of the original steel wood. Like, wow. See, I would love to own this property, knowing that you own this thing. They probably use it for storage, but still to know that you own the actual buildings of American history is just so cool. But so they had a shootout with the Marshals, and the Marshals are out here on their horses and stuff, and the Daltons are shooting out from up to these windows outside. Of course, they're busting out to the front door down through here, the hotel. And this town really enjoyed actually having the Dalton Gang, because the Dalton Gang, look at that old, where they used to tie the horses up, and it's still original. That is so wild. So the Dalton Gang, they were really well liked around here because they brought in revenue and brought in money, because they would gamble and drink here with the other outlaws. This is the old general store. Wow. I'll get a step on it. That is so neat. It's hard to see in there, but yeah, that is so cool. But they would bring in so much revenue here, and they had to deal with the townsfolk that they would literally behave themselves and wouldn't cause any problems. So because of that, the townsfolk here in Ingalls would hide out the Dalton Gang. The Marshals had found out about that and got tipped off they were here over a robbery, a stagecoach robbery or something I'd heard. And I'll leave it down below the reason why right now. And came out here to make the arrest, and did not work on their favor. Now, a couple of the Dalton Gang guys did get shot. I think there was like there's like Tulsa Jack and stuff like that, and just a couple other guys. Man, it's just so surreal to be here and see the actual buildings that are still left standing, the actual real wood. and knowing that they had the shootout. But all the marshals died. Doolin Gang shot and killed them all. So the gentleman said right up here, up this road, is a marker up here, and it's supposed to tell some more about the story. So let's take a trip up there right quick and go check it out and see what it says. All right, we made it. We made it. This is the memorial that the townsfolk had put here, and it says, in memory of U.S. Marshals Dick Speed, Tom Houston, Leif Shadley, who fell in the line of duty September 1st, 1893 by the Dalton Doolin Gang. So I guess, from what I've been told, is that this is where all three of the marshals had journeyed down from the shootout down there at the hotel, made it their way down here and succumbed to the wounds right here. So pretty neat, pretty cool place. I think it's really cool that they have marked the historical marker like that, especially for being the most bloodiest shootout, well, leading up to one of the most bloodiest shootouts ever in Old West history. A lot of, like I said, a lot of people think the OK Corral is the most bloodiest shootout. You got 3 people that basically died there. Doc and them, they all walked away. Wyatt, Doc, they all walked away alive. This one, the cops didn't survive. Marshals didn't survive. The outlaws won this one, and they kept winning. That's why they were some of the American outlaws of the Old West. Shortly after this, they go up towards Coffeyville, Kansas, and that's when they do the raid on Coffeyville, and that's why they got the big Dalton Defender Days up in Coffeyville. So anyway, got to go up there, get back in the car, make our way up down to Guthrie. Just want to stop by here, show you all this. If you're ever here in Oklahoma, out by the Stillwater area, this place is about 6 to 9 miles west of Stillwater. It's called Ingalls, Oklahoma. Here, I just found something. Let me show you this. Shows like the actual mapping of it. Battle of Ingalls. It says, on the morning of September 1st, 1893, the area around the sign was the scene of one of the fiercest gunfights in the history of the state. Ingalls at the time was a hideout for Bill Doolin Gang. It included Arkansas Tom, Bitter Creek Yoakum, Bill Dolton, and a brother of the infamous Daltons who attacked the Coffeyville, Kansas. It says these men, in a sense, own the town. Many of the town folks are grateful to them because they spent money generously and created much commerce for the growth of their town, like I was saying earlier. It says when the lawmen in Guthrie and Stillwater found out the outlaws were in Ingalls, they formed a posse to capture them. A gunfight ensued, and the outlaws escaped with the exception of Arkansas Tom, who was captured. 3 U.S. deputy marshals, one local citizen were killed. The Doolin Gang, or more or less, fell apart after the Ingalls raid. So it gives like the streets, kind of tells you Oak, Ash, and Walnut Street. X is showing where the deputy was killed. The sign, so right here where we're at, this is the sign that we're at. So the deputy was killed right here. Or basically right here in this area. Looks like next to the sign's right here, is what it's saying. So you got the sign right here that we're staring at. So right here, next to the sign, and one of them fell right here on this very piece of ground we're staring at. Came to his injuries. Wow. And then the other one says a stone monument, which is, the key, and that's that. So this is where the deputies were killed at. Man, they must have chased them all the way up here. I know they had the shootout down there, but they must have chased them all the way up here. This is crazy. That's quite a ways. Quite a ways to chase somebody up that road. Well, I'm from Oklahoma, born and raised here, so I guess the history I've always been taught is don't mess with the outlaws. Old West cowboys, you don't mess with them. But anyway, I got to get out of here. We got to get to Guthrie. So, love you. Stay freaky.